guys, happy Saturday and welcome back to my channel. I'm currently on my way to get a much needed oil change, but I'm a few minutes early, so I thought I would jump on here and answer a question I get a lot. I'm going to go ahead and assume that 90% of the people that ask this question are coming from a good place, and the other 10%, I'm just not going to think about where they come from. But the question I get a lot when I make videos about side hustling, budgeting your time, planning, and everything that it takes to, really make a side income outside of your primary job is, Kristen, do you work on the weekends? And I am very honest with this question, and I always say, yes, I do work on the weekends. And then I get everything from,
when do you see your family? When do you see your friends? Do you even have a relationship with your fiance? Do you even know him?
That one's my favorite. How do you have time to do anything that you need to do? I guess my one-word answer to all of this is I plan for it, but I do honestly work on the weekends. And I have a very, very good reason why I do it, and it's mainly because I know myself and I know that I actually get more things done when I have something solid on the calendar that I cannot back out of, that is non-negotiable and will happen at the time I set it at. Let me give you a quick example. The gym, something so many people want to put on their calendar but don't do. If I completely cleared off my Saturday calendar and said, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm just gonna relax, take it easy, enjoy my Saturday, let me tell you what would happen. I wouldn't set an alarm clock. I would sleep in until midday, because no matter how much of a morning person I could be with an alarm, without it, I will sleep. I'll mosey around the house. I'll play with my cats. Is something new on Netflix? Let's go outside. Let's play with the cats some more. Let's check social media. I would not. The odds of me actually getting to the gym on a lackluster day with nothing solid on my calendar is very slim to none. But, for example, my last Saturday, I teach online. I've mentioned before, I'm a VIP kid teacher. So I teach English online anywhere between 7, but if it's the weekend, maybe 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I give myself a half hour to get a cup of coffee at home, check on my kittens, put on my gym clothes, and on the calendar it says, leave the house at 10:30, I get to the gym, put my locker together, and I have an 11 a.m. Zumba class. It's just done. I'm not saying that I will 100% always go, but I am saying keeping a routine, while not as stressful as a Monday through Friday, does help me get things done and, of course, make a little bit of side money. My last 2 videos, if you've missed them, were how I cash flowed a vacation and how much I spent in New York City. And I did say 100% of that money was paid in advance, cash flowed before I even went and got on the airplane. I had everything paid off, or I had the money sitting in an account ready to be used to pay off all of my debts for that trip. So, for those people who ask, do you work on weekends? Yes, I do work on the weekends. Why? Why would you do that? 1, it helps keep my weekends structured. While I will have things scheduled in the morning, I usually leave a 4 to 6 hour chunk of the day that just says, hang out with Christopher, watch Netflix, go somewhere, grocery shop and get a cup of coffee, do something. It's not strictly must be here at this time for every event on the calendar. If you are someone who also works on the weekends, I am very interested to hear any advice you have for keeping productive. How do you keep that very difficult work-life balance intact to keep your sanity? Right now, I am 34 days away from summer vacation. I cannot believe I'm going to make it through my first year teaching. During this time of the year, I do try to work less on the weekends because I work so many extra hours for school right now with our end of year concerts, our musical, getting things ready for next year. I am putting in an extra, I'll be honest, I'm putting in an extra 6 to 8 hours every single week, Monday through Friday. So I do try to take off on the weekends, but I still try to teach maybe 10 to 15 VIP kid classes. Those are half-hour classes, mind you, but they are at home, they are on my time. I open the slots, and I honestly teach in my pajama bottoms, and my office is right across from my bedroom. It's a 30-second commute. Click the computer on. It's not like I'm getting up and commuting to a second job across town and am there all day. If I want to take off that time, I completely can. Oh, and this is not a VIP kid sponsored video. I'm just telling you that's the big one I do for side hustling on the weekends. I'll tutor, teach music and teach English online on the weekends. Those are my side hustles. Once in a blue moon, I'll sign up and do a church service as a singer, or a wedding, or some sort of singing event. I do sing with the symphony again next month. That's been on the calendar for a long time. And I will admit, there are times that I do overbook the weekends. I am here 3 weeks late getting an oil change. I didn't get to get my hair cut for my engagement pictures. The only reason this hair looks decent right now is because yesterday I went and got it done. Christopher and I got our pictures taken. I am so glad it wasn't doing this outside. It was lovely weather. If I have any pictures by the time I edit this, I'll put them up on the screen. It was lovely. I hope to share more of them with you in the future. But yes, I will admit there are times that I do overbook the weekends, and I have to take a step back and say, wait, when was the last time I saw my family, friends? But 9 times out of 10, I only book the mornings of weekends. And I usually try to make one of those days be completely just for family, friends, Christopher. If I'm going to teach voice lessons at 11 a.m., I'll try to do all my VIP kid between 7 and 10 a.m. and have the hour to get ready. I know this sounds completely insane, but it is actually more productive for me because, again, if I don't put anything on my calendar, I will just sit and do nothing. But again, if I do not put something on my calendar to at least get my butt out of bed, because apparently take time to rest and recharge in my brain really means sleep in my bed all day, which if you need to do it. But I don't want to spend both Saturday morning and Sunday morning just lounging in my bedroom when there are so many other things I would want to do to say I had a nice, relaxing, productive weekend. But yes, short and sweet, I do work on the weekends. For those other side hustlers, let me know what times of day you put in the time and work for your side hustle. Are you one of those amazing people that can wake up at 3:30 or 4 a.m. and put in a few hours before going to your day job, or late nights before you even go to bed to rest up for your day job? Or do you, like me, work on the weekends? Or do you do all three? If you remember 6 weeks ago, I did all three to save money for New York. I would teach online before school, go teach at school, come home, edit YouTube videos, do side hustle work, and on the weekends I would teach more online and do music lessons. It was insane. I do not recommend that. That was a little bit of a too heavy of the work, less life on the work-life balance scale. That is it for me. I'm going to go and be an adult, get my oil changed, maybe actually even get my hair cut today. It really needs it. I can't even see the ends in this video. There we go. I did decide that once my wedding is over, I think I'm going to chop a lot of this hair off. This is a lot to maintain, and I'm just doing a lot of updos because I don't wash my hair every day. Not even close. For those curious, it is now 12 o'clock noon on Saturday, and I did get up and teach this morning. I set a schedule that said, teach VIP kid, clean my house. So I just vacuumed and dusted. I'm trying to get into a pattern of what day of the, that follows the days of the week. So Monday I would do this chore, Wednesday I would do this chore, Friday, Saturday I would do this chore. That way everything gets covered and I don't, forget that I didn't empty the cat's litter box for a week and it's terrible. Just little things like that. If you know of any good templates, let me know down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've not already done so, click that subscribe button and the like. It lets me know what kind of videos you would like to see in the future. If you do have any requests for the summer, I am so excited that I get to make videos on a regular content schedule again. 3 videos a week starting in June. I would love any ideas from you guys. Thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!